These are my potatoes that I just got. And this is what I had planted. This one right here, right? You know when you buy your potatoes and after a while they start going off a little bit, you know? So start growing, right? Start rooting. So I just literally put it into this bucket with some soil and my little soursop tree that was dying. I just put everything together in that one bucket, and this is what I got. This is what I got. Look at this. Look at this bad boy right here. Look how huge this guy is. Look at this. I can't even lift this. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I am so super excited. Super excited to share this with you guys. Super excited. Here it is. I've put it back together. I've put Humpty Dumpty back together again. So that's basically put back all the roots, because there's still some roots there. I don't know if you can see. Right? They call them slips. See, there's still some slips there for the sweet potato. Right, so that's basically putting them back in. I'm going to add some water to it later on. And then all of these right here are still going to be, slips that can actually produce potatoes. So I'm going to stick those back in again, right? And all the small ones that I found, because you can still feel that there's some roots still down there. So all of those, I'm just going to put them back and add some more soil on them. Give them some water later on and watch them grow. See that's some right here. Have some here still. Have some there. So they're everywhere. We just had a winter freeze, okay? The temperature dropped to 28 degrees Fahrenheit, literally overnight. So most of my plants sort of look like this, I was able to salvage quite a few of them by covering them and so on. But I thought this would be fine. It's hard to eat sweet potato. So I left it. But of course, it burnt all of the actual leaves themselves. And now exposing the bucket with my potato. So I thought, perfect time. So let me check to see how things are going. And then once I did that, my friends, this is what I got. These are all the potatoes that I got. But yeah, and I'm just super proud of this one. Because again, what are we talking about here? I mean, I lift weights every now and then. So what is this? Yeah, between 5 and 8 pounds. I'm going to go on the scale and actually confirm what this is. But this is super excited. I am so happy. So yes, this is what's happening on Mercia's little farm. And again, it's just encouragement. I'm just showing you how you can just put something that you may consider to be going off in your pantry and just put it into a bucket with some soil and just let nature does its thing. And this is what nature does. It produces food for you. So be encouraged, please. Plant something, one thing, a little thing, it doesn't matter. And whilst I'm out here, I want to show you one little thing. So again, like I said, I had a bit of a freeze spell, right, for a couple of days. But all my other trees kind of like look a little bit, burnt and dull and so on. But you know what did not burn? My arugula, my kale. It's still super green. And this spell was a few days ago. And look at this. Everybody else is sort of fighting with some, dryness, but not my kale. She got a little bit burnt right here, but still looks good. Not my kale and not my arugula, and not my turnip greens. And look at my parsley, still nice and green and pretty. Look at the arugula over here. Look at that, nice and green and pretty. And these are my turnips. still nice, green, and pretty. And I'm looking to see if anybody's exposing themselves as if they want to be rooted. But so far, doesn't look like they're ready yet. They usually show themselves. Whenever they're ready to be rooted, they tend to show themselves. They start showing their bum a little bit. So it's time. But I think it's going to be very, very soon before I can actually reap those. My mint kept her nice green color. It's just the trees. Some of the trees that went dead. My mango tree. She's going to be fine, but she took a bit of a beating. But all of my other green alkaline plants, stood the test of time. Really stood up nicely. So I am super impressed. And again, I'm doing this just to show you how versatile some of these plants can be, and just to encourage you to plant something. These are some peas I'm planting, right? And they're tiny. They're just babies. They're babies. Look at them. They're just coming up, just trying to find themselves. They are still doing well. So again, repeating myself, be encouraged. Please plant something. Plant 1 item, 2 items. Work with a neighbor, work with your friends, and say, hey guys, what are you planting? What do you think if I plant this one? What about you planting that one? But plant something. It's super important, especially at this time. Super important that we start planting our own food. Our own food. Whatever you like, plant it. Plant it. It's rewarding. It's gratifying. It's amazing. Plant it. Look at my potatoes. Thank you, guys. Yeah. God bless. Yeah. Have your best day. Cheers.
He said also that nation you serve I shall judge. We walk in the wilderness, it hurts so much. So much. I praise the Lord.